lot going on around the planet. There are too many people coming down with the virus here in San Francisco. We had a record number of 225 cases yesterday. New cases. That's crazy. When we were down in the 50s and 30s, remember? Not too long ago. Now we're in the hundreds. 200. How's that possible? I can tell you how it's possible. It's because when you're out and about, you see very few people with masks on anymore. They gave up on it. They just said, screw it. Can you believe that? Though you can't go into stores and restaurants and that kind of thing without a mask, but they don't wear it when they're out and about anymore. So the numbers spike way up. Plus we're seeing the 4th of July spike as well. But let's not talk about that, at least not now. Let's talk about something even more important. So the Orange Man here in the U.S. has proposed a massive new gold mine up in Alaska. It's called the Pebble Mine. This, if it passes and we start building a massive gold mine, it will be the biggest open pit mine in North America. Biggest, even bigger than what Canada is doing up there with the tar sands. This will absolutely obliterate the local area, which is indigenous people are pissed off over because it's just a beautiful place. Let's go take a look at it while we talk here. It is one of the Earth's most pristine ecosystems still around. Unfortunately, where this mine will be is at the headwaters of the greatest world salmon fishery in Alaska, home to bears, eagles, and wolves, and many, many other animals that rely on the salmon that come up this river. But with the Pebble Mine, there won't be any river left, of course not. This watershed is so important that it is home to over half the sockeye salmon on the planet will be disrupted. Half of it. Oh, I know, Trumpies don't give a damn about fish, or who relies on them, or what ecosystems are not in their backyard. If it isn't in their backyard, they don't care. And how do we know it will wreck the river with all the salmon? Because it will poison the river with 10 billion tons of mining waste per year. Unbelievable. The waste, of course, will be stored forever and will continuously leach out toxic chemicals into the river. Forever. For virtually ever. But one of the things that the Orange Man is touting is jobs, jobs, jobs. The only thing he forgot to tell you is what company and whose jobs these will be. I honestly don't think the Orange Man knows who's going to build the mine or who's even putting the proposal together. It's a Canadian company. But there is some good news. Actually, this is so big that the Democrats actually woke up a little bit and have put in a measure, H.R. 7617, would ban the Army Corps of Engineers from funding the Pebble Mine in 2021. So down below in the description area you'll find a couple links. The first link is a really cool link because it's so familiar. It's just like where they want to put this mine. And as you watch it, you will see bears and other animals, birds, fish, everything interworking with each other in a natural way. There's only a few places like this on the planet left. We're willing to ruin an entire ecosystem just for gold? Something you put on your finger or put on your ears or something to make yourself feel like you're more important than others? That you can afford gold, that makes you a better person somehow? But really that gold, getting it, is destroying a huge part of our planet. So say forget the gold. If we don't endure ourselves with gold or use gold, then we don't have to worry about a gold mine. It won't be needed. So just remember, no more gold. The gold you have, go get some money for it and have it recycled so that we don't need any gold mines in the world. So the next subject is sort of political, but it's about the U.S. and its corruption. The corruption is just getting blatant, and people were not paying attention to it. So Trump ordered the CDC to give its COVID testing results to HHS. And a lot of people were concerned about that because there's going to be a lot of corruption with it. Well, down below you'll see the other link. It is so important that you go and watch this because it lays out the exact corruption that is going on with that very issue. And it is so disgusting. Yeah, it'll make your stomach hurt some, but it's so important that we retweet this video to other people and spread the word that the COVID-19 is far worse than anybody is predicting right now because of the corruption. Go watch the video and see what I mean. You can come back here and make comments, or you can comment on that video. But it's just so obvious, the blatant corruption in the U.S. now, and how bad it is going to get, and how this can only spiral out of control into something horrible. The Orange Man is now threatening that he is not going to leave if he loses the election. He feels that he was gypped. The COVID-19 and the Democrats going after him took away his possibility to get his agenda done. You know, building walls, jailing kids in prisons and in cages, completely wiping out the environment for the big oil and big business corporations, oil drilling in all coastal waters around the U.S. now. It's pathetic. This just goes on and on and on. And the thousands and thousands of daily lies that this Orange Man does. But one of the worst things you can do is corrupt the very results that can keep a nation from getting sick. But yet he did it anyway. Go down, look at the video. I'm sorry to have to put this out there, but it is so necessary for everybody to know what's going on. You just can't put the wool over your eyes for very long and expect good results from that. Lift up the wool. Go watch the video.